There we are. Our mics are on.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
do full screen camera. Hey, I actually framed it correctly. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to our opening stream. We do this every once in a while. We unbox our local gaming store. I'm here with Cody,
Right.
one of the assistant managers here at the Sword and Board, which is our local gaming store. Cody, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Sword and Board?
Sword and Board, we are the largest gaming store in Mendocino County. We have a lot of open play areas. We're currently in our Dungeon and Dragon / role playing room. We have a lot of variable
See the
things and usable things in here. We also have various events throughout the week, either be board gaming night, paint night, or different TCGs or board tabletop miniature games throughout the week.
They're the largest in Mendocino County, and if there's another business that doesn't survive, they will be the largest in NorCal. The single largest. Let me fix your mic.
Oh,
Your mic
sorry.
is low. You
Going backwards and reverse.
can always put it on the. I gotta be careful because you have this like rockin' beard.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm always worried about. I got the scruff edge of my beard.
It says you're gonna be like, I need you to like be clear because you're gonna talk about magic stuff later. Okay, that should be good.
Okay, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it's not beardy.
Yes. So today we have a long stream. We're gonna divide into 3 segments because it's just easier for us to like open something up, take a quick break for the restroom or get something to drink, and then come back and do other stuff. But we're gonna start with. I'm gonna block your face entirely. Just right there. We're gonna start with Lorcana.
Disney promotion.
Disney Lorcana. This was provided to us by Ravensburger, so we appreciate it. This is their Trove. This is their equivalent of like an ETB, right?
Yeah, bundle, UTB, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. And this is the one game I'm really knowledgeable about. So like, you know, obviously Cody is the master behind Magic, and even knows a little bit about Pokemon. Where I'm familiar with Pokemon and I'm familiar with Magic, but Cody just knows the meta. He plays a lot. He plays Commander. He plays Modern. He plays Standard. You play Tiny Commander.
Yeah.
Oh, the Popper and all the little
Too many formats, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of formats and he's expert. We're going to start with this today, which is the Archazia's Island, which is sold out here. You guys can't keep it in stock.
Yes.
It's selling out really fast.
And a whole bunch of other stores nearby too. It's very popular comparatively how it's been.
It's a little yellow, but we can fix that, I think. Here we go. There we go. So this is, like I said, this is a little, it's a Trove. It's called the Illuminator's Trove. It comes with dividers, packs, dice, which I'm a big fan of the dice, damage counters. Because, like, I guess the way they're numbered is different than regular dice. Like, it goes in order, so it kicks up.
Like a spin.
So you wouldn't want to use, you can use it as dice, but probably not the same regulated dice.
Yeah.
And then they have a cool lore counter as well that's always themed with, like, their big star of the set, which is Bolt in this one. I remember that movie a little bit. Did you ever see Bolt?
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw when it came out, but it was such a long time ago. Was it like John Travolta? Something like...
Alec Baldwin.
Was it?
I think it's Alec Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
God, if only we had a device that we could look up things and not have to have knowledge. But he's the big star of the set, and just like the other boxes you see, so this will get focused in a second. They have like a little like thing that protects it from being tampered with, which is good. We always like that.
It was John Travolta.
It was John. You were right. I was wrong. It was right.
I was like, I remember something was like, it would not expect him to be in a Disney movie, but sure, why not?
Sure. Oh, and here's like their new character. They have an original character in this set, which is like they created their own Disney lore, which is kind of cool. Which is the owl. I forget what it's called. Maybe we'll pull it, him, her, whatever it is.
Box looks nice.
All right, then we have these nice green and the other ones were sparkly. I don't know if I like these ones as much as the sparkly ones in the last set.
My number one rule for dice is just how readable are they from afar. If you have to like squint to like gauge what they say, then trust me, like as much as I like pink on purple, it's only so legible. But green on white is pretty legible.
There's a dice company that makes them. I forget what they're called, but like all of their dice are super hard to read. They're D&D, and they're really hard to read.
Oh, trust me.
But these are green and white. Nice contrast. They're super light. So it comes with 6 dice, I believe. Yeah, six damage counters, up to 6. There's a few things that have more than 6, but I mean, what do you do? D20, D10, or whatever. Oops, sorry, I'm popping off there.
At that point, you just put another one on there.
So it comes with the dice, which is cool. Like, I mean, the ETB boxes come with dice as well. Like, people really like the dice. My wife and I are a fan of the dice. So let me get this in focus here. Nice cinematic lens. So those are the dice, and then we have the counter, which is Bolt, and they're just fun little things. We always, when they come out, Casey can attest, we always get 2 boxes and a Trove, just because the Troves are just fun. If you happen to really like the Bolt character or the color scheme or the dice, it's a good value. It goes up to 20, obviously, then all the way up, which is kind of cool. Little lore counters. help keep track of stuff. I feel like they need ink counters like this. I know some people make them on Etsy. They need ink counters like this, though. I think that would be really helpful. Because how many times am I picking up things and throwing them down if I'm playing blue? But they have... And possibly one of the coolest things they do are the colors. Now, the dividers. The coolest thing they do are the dividers. Now, these dividers have changed exponentially over the last few sets. Because it used to be, they did one in colors, obviously. Then they did one in rarity.
Yeah.
And now they've been starting to do characters. Yeah. And so, like, we'll run some through here. So we have...
Is it Pongo?
Yeah, Pongo, one of the Dalmatians. I don't know which one. We have the Evil Queen, Hot. We have Pirate Pete for Emerald. Mushu. People have been asking for him since the set launched.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a big deal that he's there. Baymax. I'm surprised I know all these. Bianca. She's not a rescue ranger. She should be. She should have been. Is Fred representing Steel, and then we have like a generic one. These are paper. I remember these being a little nicer. Maybe they changed the way they're. Maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. Were they all paper like this? I can't remember.
I think so. And it's at least better card stock than
it's thicker card stock. But you get dividers, which is cool. Like Nicole and I have boxes. And the box too. The box can double as the container where you hold all the cards, which is kind of cool.
That's what I use mine for.
And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 packs. Nice. All for MSRP of what, $50, right?
Maybe. I think so. I mean, we haven't had it in since shortly after release, so and it's hard to get it back in stock.
So now we're gonna open some cards. We're gonna open some cards and see what we get here. And this is the first time I know they did the preview set, but this is the first time I'm actually reading the set, so I may go a little slower. My wife and I haven't opened the cards we bought from you a few months ago. We've been so busy over here. And did you guys have a good turnout in your draft?
Yes, we had a pretty good one. And we're also doing a event next month. We always also, here as for Lorcana, we also have a store championship. We have some definite recurring players from different neighboring counties and stuff like that. And plus, we are working on doing another event the 10th of next month, I believe, in which we're going to be doing a win a box. So first place wins a box.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. There's definitely some fun cards in this one. I like how they definitely, after they introduced the Encanto movie, they've definitely put a lot of characters. Like that movie just full of different named characters. Also shows you like I don't know a lot of knowledge about some of the newer movies as much as I do. Like, oh, Aladdin, I can name every character from that.
Right, but like, what's Home on the Range? Can you name one song in Home on the Range? I don't think they've done any Home on the Range characters yet.
There'll be some interesting ones.
Nice 1-3. Ooh, okay, interesting. 7. Oh, good lord.
This is Banish.
Banish chosen character. Just Banish, and it's a Wreck-It Ralph card. Oh, Marie, that's my cat. One of my cats. Okay, two for 2 though. That's pretty good. That's some value. Some value. Dies to a lot though. Oh, and this is the first time they've actually introduced dual link cards. Yeah. Which I'm excited. I know people were kind of like grunting, as people always want to complain about them, that they can't be like, you can't play it any purple deck. It has to be purple red. But this opens so many more doors for the designers, because now they can make unique cards that they know can only work with these 2 colors, so they can be interesting and powerful based on the colors that they're in. I'm really excited about these. My wife is too.
Yeah, I think it's also a fun game design, because like even other TCGs, they limit like the power level due to like the cost of a card or the limitations and stipulations for it. Yeah. So like, I think they even did some cooler things. So I've seen as well. Like I think it was a few sets ago, like set 5, when they had specific shift onto abilities. Like it does this, but if you shifted, it gained like an additional ability. I think it was a Merlin. If you happen to do the shift off it, you got to search your deck for a card. So it's stuff like that where you have least requirements, but the payout's great and worth it. So you can actually aim towards a goal. It
reminds me a lot of Hearthstone, because they have class-specific cards, right? You have your generic pool, but then like only priests can use these handful of cards. Oh yeah. Which opens up more, I guess, identity, like deck identity. Yeah. So like you don't see a lot of the stuff. And they banned. Did you see they banned Hiram?
Yeah, Hiram and the Sphere. Which it's funny. I was talking with somebody. Likely, I've been playing Magic for 20 plus years, so I have a good understanding why they banned cards. Like, of course, Tamatoa is very, very strong in that deck. they always want to ban the enablers over than the card itself. That is the problematic card.
Right.
Because also, as for them as a company, banning your flagship big card out of a set deteriorates people wanting to buy that set too. But also, if it's something that is a common where you probably have 12 of them or whatever maybe, it doesn't hurt you as much as like you've been trying to get that one or one of your playset cards. Like, oh cool, there it is, that big chunk. And of course, there's always kitchen table play, which you can play whatever.
But no, it's funny because people were like, why didn't they ban Popsicle? It's like, because if you ban Popsicle, then there's like this whole avalanche of cards, snowball of cards that become useless. And they don't want to do that. Like Cody said, they want to get rid of the enablers. And to be honest, like if you played blue, that you just had Harem. And I think that was the problem when they're looking at the game and like 23% of all blue decks have the card, like that's too much of a swing and they want to reduce that down. Although like now I think blue has a card engine problem. So like I guess you have Judy Hopps, but she comes down once. You have to destroy an item, and then so like it's it's definitely interesting.
I think for that stuff as well is like you have to check in and see what exactly the game needs, because also draw is very, very important in like a lot of games, because again you go through your deck, you can find more answers and stuff like that. But people have been making a like, strong claim that the Diablo deck might be getting a little bit more play because now people are filling their hands less aggressively. So you might be seeing people like playing the Shift Diablo, which is going to be a little harder.
It changes the meta up, which is good for the game. But like what I'm shocked about is like I've seen enough tournaments to like where I just see blue, sapphire, ruby just dominate, and I'm like, because they talk about the health of the game and how fun it is. There's nothing fun about once the blue gets ramped up, you're just unstoppable. Like you just fit in that deck. You clear with the with the Sensu. You clear with Sensu, and then like you put down a Medusa, and then you just have board control indefinitely until your your opponent runs out of cards. And so like and that's not fun either. So I wonder if they'll address that. But these are pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, my first rare. Hey, Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, that's right. Outflank Junior turn whenever character is banished. This character gets +1. Okay, so you can like interesting. You could like sacrifice characters, and then like he can. It doesn't say limit, so you can keep doing that. That stacks. That's actually kind of interesting. Do one big swing if you have a lot of characters on the board. All right, and then super rare. King Candy! Have some candy. I can't do it as Alan Tunic does it. 4 for 2/2, Sweet Revenge. He's yellow-red. When your when one of your other racers is banished, each opponent chooses to banish one of their characters. And, that's actually pretty good. Again, uninkable turn 4, though. Turn 4 is like that pivotal turn in Lorcana.
The good part is whenever something happens to you, it doesn't have to be exerted or anything like that. So you could swing a whole bunch of your, like build up a big field and then swing into things, kill them off, make them banish things. So it's kind of cool. Like
that's actually nice. It gives. I mean, red already has a lot of control, but yellow really doesn't. So that helps a little bit with their control. And then our foil is we got a Hey. Are you gonna build a Hey deck? Just all Heys.
The problem is right now I think he's in too many colors. I think he's blue.
He has one for every color now. I think.
So he's I have to choose my 2 favorite colors for Hey. Gotta build a Hey.
The only card you need.
Yeah.
Hey. Or is it like with your unicorn deck, or is it unicorn or Pegasus, or what's the? Oh no, your ox deck. Oxen.
I've built a unicorn deck. There's another person that works here. He has an ox deck. It's always fun building those like very thematic decks because they're goofy. And plus, you're limited on what you're allowed to play, and the limitations also allow you to have, I feel like, a little bit more fun with it because it's you get to find cards that you never normally look at. Like, oh, this is not the best card of this set, but find that synergy is always fun.
Oh, they got the cat Yzma.
That's funny.
I know I'm late to the game here. I try to stay away from spoilers because they basically tease the whole set by the time pre-release comes out, and we try to avoid that. We want that experience. When this character is banished, if you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, you return this card to your hand. Oh, okay. I love that art too. That's funny. Wife's gonna like that. I want to make a purple-green deck really bad. Card soldiers, and this character is in play. This character while damaged. Oh, okay. We're leading into more of the damage theme with Redden's characters, and they come in damage. Hey, we got a new shift target for Jafar. 3/2 for 3. When you play this character against Challenger 2. Okay. Comes in, gives something a buff to hit it. Quest for 2. We got a 1/6 Moana. And we've seen how annoying cards of 6 health are able to get rid of on the boards. That's pretty good. Very common. Oh, a 2-cost 0/5 bodyguard's pretty good. Uninkable though. I don't know how much that is. We got another Smee. Whenever you play an action card that isn't a song, you may ready chosen pirate character. Again, leaning into the pirate theme. My wife does like pirates. And it's the wrong Bugle Boys. Shame. I'm just kidding. No, it's fine. This is red-blue. Whenever this character quests, chosen character gains rush and resist 1. So he quests, and you give something rush, resist 1. Okay, I could see something working for that. Again, that 4 cost, though, is a tough ask. Hey, Merlin. With this character quest, name a card with the top card of your deck. If it's a name card, put it into your inkwell face down and exert it. Otherwise, put it. Okay.
That's not bad. If you run it with was it Ursula's Cauldron, that lets you look at the top 2 cards. You could like always make sure it's guaranteed ink.
But like he has to quest. I think he's gonna die instantly, so you can't keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then we have Maribel. Okay.
You can shift onto it though with another Merlin.
That's true. Yeah. Whenever this character quests, you may return a song card 3 or less, or just go to your hand. Okay, that's good. That's good. And a shift target. So you can shift on turn 4 and return something to your hand and then sing something. And then our foil is Treasure Guardian, 3/3. When you play this character, if you have an illusion character in play, you may draw a card. Purple's just so good. I think we're going to see an influx of purple in this next tournament. Just everything's going to be purple because that's the second best card draw in the game now.
Yeah.
I want to say blue was for the longest time because it lets you draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And you're just drawing cards. You're playing an item, drawing a card, sacrificing it, drawing 2 more cards.
Oh yeah, those. I think it was like the amount of draw was so obscene that like it makes sense again why they made those bans. But
hey X-Man, what's going on, dude? Let me close this a minute. I'll move this over and pause this. I'm not taking up bandwidth. How you doing, dude? X-Men's one of our OGs in our community. Been around forever.
oh, it's X-Men. Okay, I thought it was X-Men.
XXX.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Vin Diesel is an X-Men.
Vin Diesel is Professor X. No thanks. It's all about family. When you play FUB board, character draw a card. Okay. Dog lover, not puppy. When this character quests, remove 1 damage to each of your puppy characters. Okay. I've seen people desperately try to get the puppet mechanic to work. I just don't think it works.
Yeah, I think the best way to think it was like maybe like a Chernobog deck, maybe just something where you could discard them all and get them back in your deck and get a big Chernobog out.
Love the Kukumura. Did you see Moana 2?
I've not seen one.
Oh man, it's one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. Like,
oh okay.
yeah, they mess around with translucent light like even more, and it just looks like really impressive. Love the Kukumura though. There's like a good Kukumura in this one. It's funny.
Awesome.
And he doesn't talk, so he like uses his like mask to like when he's angry, he has an angry mask, and he pulls it down when he's angry, but he looks normal when he has it off.
Yeah.
Oh, did we get blue puppies? Did we have blue puppies before? I don't think we did.
I think it's been primarily amber.
Yeah, yellow. I mean, when one of your puppies is banished, you may put it into your inkwell face down. Okay. Turn 3 is a rough ass, though. Turn 3 and 4. Okay, we got Grandmother Fa. Whenever this character quests, give something +2. All right. Lady Cluck.
Oh, I think she's pretty cool.
Bodyguard. Ooh, wow. Ward.
Yeah, +2/7.
This replaces Chenpo. Or is Chenpo 4 cost? I think, I don't know, it's gonna be like you can play Chenpo in any deck. This one has to be blue, so.
Yeah, but I feel like, again, I think blue steel has been like such a having a well partnered color combo together that like doesn't hurt. Plus it gives you a lot more other bodyguards in it.
Double Trouble, deal 1 damage each up to 2 chosen characters.
Is it a song or just an action?
Just an action.
Okay, 2 Inkables.
That's not bad. And Inkable, yeah.
If you're going against like an aggro deck, it's really good like anti-aggro.
I've seen people like this is so every one of your characters was damaged just turn game 1 lure. So that's actually really cool for red because red doesn't really have a lot of items that do this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like, if you could on your turn. It has to be on your turn, right?
Yeah.
This turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just tap it. I've seen like this is like a really common rare. Like I've seen people open like 10 packs and shit. Like, look, I got 20 of them.
Oh yeah, there's.
Okay.
I feel like there's almost every TCG I've seen has like, uneven spread of like certain rares.
There's a formula you use when you make it because your set has to have X amount of. Because remember, kids, they have to do draft.
Yeah.
And they have to have a certain number of cards. So there's going to be filler and there's going to be cards made for draft in no other format. Yeah. Glass Slipper, interesting. And my thing is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Red Green, Christmas. Okay. And this character question may chosen damage character to their player's hand.
One thing I've been noticing on the stream because I've been trying to look at the stream. I like how like the characters always pop on like cold foils like it feels like they're like almost layered on top of it from like the screen thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was talking to them at Toy Fair, and they said that they're changing the way some of their stuff does.
Yeah.
I got one of their Elsa's sister promos on there, and it was beautiful. And I put it in the binder.
Oh, yeah,
I was really happy. I was really excited.
Some of the promos have been really, really nice.
I did an interview with their marketing, with their head of products. If you guys want to watch that, there's no breaking news because that's just dead now. They're not going to give me anything. He's a tramp. 1 chosen character gets plus for each character you have in play. Okay, you can see that. Having a lot of characters in play. Your standard 4, 3, 2. That's not really a great card. Okay, Vanish. So this is an interesting one. So the Vanish is a downside because I had to figure out what made these cards so good or bad. So Vanish is a debuff. So if they choose it for any action, so it could be give -1 to their health or whatever, it just instantly dies.
Oh yeah, I know in Magic they refer to that as a phantasm effect. So essentially, anytime it gets targeted, you have to remove it. So
I've seen the meme with this card of Magic where they like show 2 cards. They're like, corporate wants to show the difference between these 2 pictures, and they're like, it's the same picture.
yeah.
Come on, guys. I mean, you can't. Magic got it down to a science. You're gonna have similarities.
Also, 32 years of that. It's hard not to bleed into it. It was like even the same thing with like South Park and The Simpsons. Like South Park is like, oh, Simpsons did it, and like
Simpsons did it. Yeah, that's right. Simpsons did it.
But it's like they've also been around for X amount of like at the point like 15, 20 years plus already. So like it's hard not to encroach on something where it's already been well established.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah. So yeah, in this case, it's Magic did it. Who thought? Good mechanics.
I've seen this card. People have been like talking about this card. There's certain cards that have been unavoidable in spoilers, but
oh yeah.
So you banish an item and you play her for 3, so you could essentially get her out on turn 1.
Yeah.
Which is a turn 1 3/3 is going to be very obnoxious to deal with.
And then you could probably remove anything on the table too at that point.
Well, that's why I think maybe she was the reason Photosphere was banned.
Maybe makes sense.
Because what else? Like what else is there's nothing else. Blue has Popsicle and a couple other 1-cost items, but steel. I think it's the only 1-cost steel item. I could be wrong.
There might be like another one that probably like pays 3, untap and give like resist 1 or something like that.
It's 5. Amber Coil. During the turn this card is put into your inkwell. Whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you move for 2 damage. That's actually really good for 1.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Because you're always going to be putting usually an ink down every turn. So if you have large characters, that's going to be helpful. Let's see. Evasive for 3 and support. Okay. Amethyst Coil. Yeah, here we go. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may move 1 damage counter. Oh, that's really nasty. But it is 3 and uninkable. So, hey, we got a super rare hero. Blue-green. 4/6, shift 5. Your flubber characters that have a card under them gain evasive and ward. Wow, that's obnoxious. Yeah, dude, you're not going to get rid of stuff unless you board wipe.
Yeah.
You need a bad moon.
Wipe. So that 7 cost banished our chosen character seems pretty good. The earlier one. What's this one?
We got a Taka. Floodboard villain deity 12, 12, 10, shift 7. During your turn, whenever your opposing character is exerted. Whatever is exerted, banish them. So you can get her on turn 7. That's late though. But once she's on the table, that's tough to get rid of.
Yeah, again, you need like another board wipe to remove it.
Yep. And then we have a Pete.
Yeah.
1/2 pirate. Whenever you play an action card, this is song, you may banish chosen item. Hey, we got item control in green. That's kind of interesting. Yep. So some yellow-green synergy there. Then we have Lady and the Tramp. All right.
Yeah, not bad.
Interesting stuff. No legendaries yet, no enchanteds, but I've seen enough people. Oh, hey, all right. Time to ban you. What? That's so bad, man. It's only going to get worse.
No, yeah, I have a friend that streams from time to time, and they... What was this weird thing I heard? There's these series of like bots to target. I think it was specifically like Swedish VTubers. It was like pretty much what happens. Like it was kind of like causes spam to things where it looked like the people were getting botted. It was a lot of weird.
It's only going to get worse. Like, if people understand how bad this is going to be, like, I picture this dystopia future where everybody streams and everyone makes, like, $10 a year. Because, like, everyone's just doing it. All right. Yeah. We have... I don't even know how to pronounce that.
What is it?
Berlois? Berlays? Is it French?
Maybe.
2/5. What a weird... That's a weird stat line for green. Hey, Candlehead. And this character is banished for 2 damage chosen character. Okay, 2 for 2. That's good small
Oh,
stuff.
and also is in the racer? Is it on the?
Yes, it is a racer.
So
yeah.
if you're running with the king, you could banish 2 cards off of it. Because it's when like a card is racer's banished on your side, they have to banish another one.
I haven't seen control with characters though since I think 2nd edition, 3rd edition.
Yeah.
Where that really cool kid did that Perta deck.
Oh yeah.
That was dominating everything. Because now I'm so sick of seeing red blue everywhere and just red blue Sisu and then banish and then be prepared and then Medusa and I'm just like okay. Like when that deck's like a snowball. Once it starts rolling, it's unstoppable. Oh, we have a new Bucky.
Nice.
When this character's banished in a challenge, replaces itself. That's great. Bad. That's actually really good. A little expensive, but okay. We have a Bianca 6 cost, 5/5. If you have an ally character in play, you may pay 2 less. So 4 for 5/5. There's a lot of ally characters.
Yeah.
So maybe what the fuck? It's Baymax on a diet.
Nice.
Whenever you play a Flubber character, if you use shift to play them, draw a card. Okay, so there's more card draw options for a blue, I guess, other than the really really good one everyone was using. That's now, like Nicole said, was the card going to be worth more that it's banned? And it's worth less because there's no alternative mode to play it in. So it goes through the floor, right? Yeah,
unless, in the future, hypothetically, if they make like I think one reason that like Magic the Gathering does very well is because the plethora of formats. I think earlier when you were talking about different formats I play, you named like 7 and there's probably 5 more that you didn't name that I also play. When there's a very accepted format. Oh, that's cool, Donald.
Whenever the character is challenged, you may return an action card that isn't a song. That's actually good because there's a lot of actions in green.
Oh yeah, really noticed too many songs so far. I think I've been seeing a lot of actions. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, we got a purple. All right, during the opponent's turn, whenever your illusion character is banished, you may return that card to your hand. Ooh, and it's 4. That's good, not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
And it just as long as it's on the field or
during an opponent's turn, so you can't attack with it on your turn and have it return to your hand. So it has to be like their turn. They have to either brawl it or challenge it or be prepared it or whatever, and then it goes back to your hand.
That's good. I mean, especially in the Jafar deck where you want to shift on it with the other one, which is a 5 cost, so it'd be 4 then 5.
Yeah. So not a bad turn 4 actually, and we have out of order.
Nice.
I don't understand. I bought $7 worth of cards. Where's my enchanted?
All right.
Could you imagine? Like guaranteed to enchant every box.
Oh no, trust me. I've seen a plethora of different kinds of people that come in. I think somebody pulled the most expensive card from one of the Pokemon sets, and they were nitpicking that they think the Cinnarin's off. And it's like it's not great. It's a 10. Like you spent $4 or like $6 on a pack, and you got a currently raw card that goes for $400. But it's not worth $1,000.
Dude, I mean, they can't. I feel like they can't win, right? If Lorcana, if any card game is like, hey, guess what, guys? If you buy a box, you're guaranteed 3 enchanted, and everything goes to the floor, and everyone complains that they're not worth any money anymore because they're too common. It's just, you can't win.
Oh yeah, no, it's a point where, fortunately, the consumers are gonna be, they can never satisfy them.
This is interesting.
So it's a 1 cost.
It's a 1 cost item. When this item is banished, you may pay 2 less for the next item you play that turn. That's interesting because you can play an item, have an effect of it on the field, and then do something and sacrifice it. But you can kind of see why Hero was banned now. Like, play this item, sacrifice it, draw 2 cards, should do so things. Like, oh my god.
I know there's that Trident that eats items and you gain 3 lore or 2 lore. So we do that, make an item cheaper. It's not bad.
Oh, I remember this Brother Bear. It didn't do too well in the theaters, and that was disappointing because...
Cool fact about that movie, though. 2nd Disney movie Phil Collins made the score for.
That's interesting. It's also Brave before it was Brave. Same concept. Yeah. The same... I shit you not, it's the same goddamn concept, except instead of daughter, father, it's brother.
Yeah.
And brother. That's the only difference. Yeah. They're like, we're going to try this again.
Yeah. Let's move from indigenous people to...
to Ireland. Was it Scotland?
Scotland, yeah.
To Scotland. Let's try Scotland. Let's see if that works.
Yeah.
But I remember it was a beautiful film too. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that movie. It doesn't get as much love as it should. Ooh, okay. Here's some more interesting control from Purple. Return chosen character of yours to your hand. Exert chosen character. That will see play.
Oh, that'd be mean, especially because you're in the colors of Merlin and Madam Mim, so like you're bouncing cards already. It's like pop.
No, it is an action, so you can't sing it. But like you pay 2, you can play rabbit, draw a card, next turn pay 2, bounce right back to your hand,
Yeah.
exert something, and then kill something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be interesting. Sir K, just a 2, wow, 2 across the board. That's actually not bad value.
Yeah. Vanilla. That's nice.
All is found.
Rare.
Put 2 cards from your discard into your inkwell face down. Okay, interesting.
Okay. Is it a song?
Yes.
Okay, that's not.
Is a song. Some good ramp there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got an Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Oh, this is one of those dual one cards. What do they call the extended arts, right? Where there's another Jasmine that goes on top of him.
I mean, funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the feet.
Yeah.
2/4 for 4. Whenever this character quests, may play an ally card of 3 or less for free. Okay, so he has to quest where he is vulnerable. While this character is exerted, ally characters get +1. Okay. Interesting. Turn 4. It's tough. And we have a Roger Ratcliffe. All right, 2 more.
My real question is, like, I wonder how they're going to go for the future. Because now this game's over a year and a half old. It's about to be 2 years old in like 4 months or something like that. I wonder if they're going to start doing, like, maybe a standard rotation in the future. Because, again, that's another way they could potentially make cards unbannable. If they do stuff in the future. We're on set 7 now. Set 8 comes out in, like, 2 months, I think.
Yeah, they're contracted for first 10 sets. I don't know if... I mean... That would be the logical thing to do, but I can tell you as a consumer, that's obnoxious because if you fall off the game for a year and you come back and you're like, your original cards, none of them are standard now. You have to buy all these new ones. And you're like, okay. That's why Commander's so popular because you can just use all your old cards that you have lying around and everything. Most things are legal. Not everything, but most things are.
Luckily, I remember back when Magic did like Type 1, Type 2. It was fairly acceptable. It was nothing like too drastic, and plus some people just stick with Type 1 over Type 2.
Interesting Cybugs and buffs. Emerald Coil. Whenever during your turn, whenever a card is put to your equal, chosen character gains evasive. That's actually interesting. 3 though, like 3's a tough ask for an item uninkable too. Yeah. But evasive is really strong. Maurice's Machine. When this item is banished, you may return an item card with cost 2 or less. Okay, I'm starting to see now why they like. There's been more cards in this set that synergize with Hiram than any other sets.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna play this card, banish it, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Then return an item card to my hand, and then like it just gets wonky.
It's very, very engine feely.
Hey, we actually got Mufasa card. It's a stand. It's not very good, but it's okay.
It's a 4/4 for 1.
4/4 for 1. Yeah. The Family Madrigal, the top 5 could reveal 1 Madrigal character and song card. And up to 1 song card, put them into your hand.
Okay.
It's a song, so they can sing it.
That's cool.
Hey, we got Mushu.
Mushu.
Good card too. Whenever one of your characters challenges, they gain resist 2.
Not bad.
So that's a standard effect. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, banishes another character, gain 2. Let's see, the thing that I hate about the problem with Red is that it wants you to banish characters in a challenge, and if they don't tap their characters, you're just not going to get to banish them.
Yeah.
And I had that problem when I originally played Red. I was like, I'll have the queen and I'll draw cards and then no one would ever quest, so you'd just be screwed.
Yeah, especially like in the item decks too.
Yeah.
Because like, unless you could turn an item into a character, there's not much you can do.
And then we got a foil rare John Silver, 6/4. If an opposing character was damaged during your turn, pay 2 less for this character, so 6. Resist 1. Whenever you play an action card that isn't a song, deal 1 damage. Okay, it's turn 6, tough ask. No shift.
Yeah. What was the stats on it?
6/4.
Yeah, I wish those numbers were reversed.
Doesn't die at Tremaine though. All right, we have our last card here. So. I think we just proved that the Troves have a higher level enchanted, and that's just absolutely not true and correct.
Yeah. Until you get proven wrong right here.
Drizella, one of the Evil Swiss sisters, Spaghetti Dinner. 2, it's an item. Tap, pay 1 if you have 2 more characters and play game 1 lore. Have to pay. Boo. Don't like it, you have to pay. Who is that? Is that from Brother Bear?
Oh, who's that? What's the name?
Honey Marlin. That's not from Brother Bear.
Doesn't say on the bottom what it's from.
No. Disney Lorcana.
Vague.
When you play this character, if opponent has their character, game 1 lore. Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Does anyone know in the chat who that's from? Frozen, maybe? Frozen 2? I have no idea. Oh, we got a new captain card. We got Razul. When you play this character, if you have a character named Jafar in play, you may banish chosen item. Okay, some more synergy here. All right, Penny the Orphan.
Really good.
You're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
We have a hero in play. His character gains ward. Okay, so ward for 2/2. Interesting. I know the Queen of Hearts. Well, this character has damage. She gets +3. That's pretty good. Evasive, Singer 5 for 3. Oh, Singer 5 though, pretty good. And evasive. Yeah, that's your Singer. That's what you. That's
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2. Okay, she looked like a Frozen character. Anastasia. When this character is challenged, the challenging player chooses and discards a card. Not bad. Quest for 2 will definitely kill most things. Hey, we got a new Jafar card.
I think, funny enough, that it's not a Jafar card.
Oh, it's not. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion card.
Yeah.
When you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to gain 2 lore. Oh yeah, that's nasty. Stuff like that can like win you games.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially if because you run that Jafar deck, you can play that after you whole new world, after you sing for free, play 2 more. Just like, okay, I get 7 more and play 2 more of these, and I get 4 more lore. I got 11. I win.
At the start of your turn, you look at the top card inkwell. If you play it, probably okay. That might see play, but turn 6 on Inkable. Oh, that's so long to get your character out, though.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing blue, so probably realistically turn 4, but still nonetheless.
Yeah, but it says that, but you don't have to quest with them. So Pongo just comes down and you get it. So that doesn't leave him vulnerable. All right, and our last card for the whole set is clearly an enchanted. Whoa! Hey, we got a legendary though. Oh, look at that's right. Their legendaries changed after the last set. Look at the gorgeous.
They're like
gorgeous art.
raised.
Yeah. So it's Radigan 4/4/3/3. Whenever you play an action card while this character exerted game lore, that could also win you games.
Technically, you could sing with it too, because I think you have to cast of it, exerting it, and then you sing a song with it. That technically could be exerted, and you would gain a lore off of it.
Interesting.
So that's cool.
Not bad. And our holo is Sir K.
When you got a super rare, right?
Legendary. Legendary. So we did get a legendary in the Trove, which is Radigan, and I love the way these look. They actually look great.
They've been pinning Radigan like every set after you got like released in like what set 4 or 3.
Dude, he's a great villain, and that movie is so underrated.
Yeah.
It came at a really weird time, but there's been like interviews and documentaries about the animators. Like without that movie, you didn't move into the Renaissance because they did a lot of new things in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a semi-musical. It has like one song, but it's Vincent Price singing. Like you can't really like. Yeah, I love this. This film is one of my definitely top 3. It's too bad it didn't get love it deserves.
I hope the next set, because this is also the 30th year of the Goofy movie.
Goofy movie.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
hoping they just get a Goofy set, and I just want me and the other manager here, but just hoping that we want to see everything from the Goofy movie. Perfect cast, clean tired cheese.
We want to see all of it. Yeah.
Cheddar
Whizzy as an item. We want to see all of that. Yeah, let's get that going.
The perfect cast. There's so many songs.
It's a good song. It's a very 90s movie. I think that's why people like it so much. It's incarnate of the 90s. Well, that'll do it for the Archazia Island Trove. They retail for $49.99 if you can find them places.
Yeah.
It's a very popular set. It's a very good set. People are really excited about it, especially with the ban. Now people are going to be looking at their decks and looking at alternative methods for doing stuff. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have Pokemans. The Pokemans. All right, so we'll be back.